Welcome to Olympian Water Testing, giving you the best in water testing and analysis. Today we're looking at health and arsenic in drinking water. What are the health effects? Where can you find it? And how do you protect your family? So, arsenic actually occurs naturally in rocks and soil, and small amounts can dissolve into groundwater that can be used for drinking. And drinking water with arsenic can increase your risk of cancer and other serious health effects. And it's important to know how much arsenic is in your drinking water so you can reduce your exposure. So what are some of the health effects? Well, drinking water with low levels of arsenic over a long time is associated with diabetes and increased risk of cancers, bladder, lungs, liver, and other organs. And coming in contact with arsenic can also contribute to cardiovascular and respiratory disease, reduced intelligence in children, skin problems such as lesions, discoloration, and development of corns. Health impacts of arsenic may not occur right away and can develop after many years, especially if you're in contact with arsenic at a low level over a long time. So how might you protect yourself and your family? Well, it's going to depend on some requirements if you have a well or if you have public water, but the EPA federal drinking water standard for arsenic is 10 micrograms per liter. However, drinking water with arsenic levels lower than the EPA standard over many years can still increase your risk of cancer. And that's one of the issues you might find. You might say, okay, I'm not necessarily having any issues now, but over time, arsenic accumulates. Over time, heavy metals accumulate. And such, they can start causing issues. And as a result, the EPA sets health risk goals. The EPA has set a goal of 0 per liter for arsenic in drinking water. These goals do not consider the cost of water treatment to reach the level of arsenic in drinking water. 1 microgram per liter is the same as 1 part per billion, ppb. So what do you do if you have a private well? It's recommended that every well be tested for arsenic at least once. So it's not something you should gloss over. When a new well is drilled, the well contractor will test for arsenic and share the results with you. And test results when a new well is constructed may not accurately measure long-term arsenic concentrations. That's why it's important to retest arsenic for 6 months or more after the well is drilled, especially if test results are between 5 and 20 liters and the owner of the existing wells are responsible for testing their own water for arsenic. Now, if you're in public, the EPA has a federal drinking water standard of 10 parts for public water systems and serving places where people live, work, and go to school and receive childcare. And these systems take action to reduce arsenic if levels exceed the standard. You can find the level of arsenic in your community water system serving where you live by reading their water quality report, and you can call your public water system to get a paper copy for CCR, or you can find it online. Also, to reduce contact with arsenic, don't burn wood that is or may be treated with arsenic. Just throw it away. Know the ingredients of all medications, health remedies you use, sealed decks or other wood structures treated with arsenic. Make sure children wash their hands after playing on structures or decks that have arsenic treated wood. Wash and peel vegetables grown in soil, especially in urban gardens. Eat less rice, cereal grains, or foods that contain arsenic. Check all pesticides, soil supplies to see if they contain arsenic. If you're not sure, then maybe just don't use them. So those are some things to understand about arsenic. It's definitely a good idea to periodically test it in your drinking water.